Unlocking Skyscale takes a lot of time and dedication. She has to be found, hatched, raised and trained. If you wanna know more about how this mount exactly works, check my dedicated guide, a link is down below. As any other mount, it requires an expansion Path of Fire. On top of that, you will need access to all maps from Living World Season 4, so if you are currently stuck on one of the time gates, it's a good idea to progress those story arcs if you didn't finish them already. You will also need 22 charge quartz crystals for further crafting. You can either charge one per day on hero points or buy finished items on the trading post, if you are willing to pay some extra gold. Besides that, prepare 250 of all Season 4 currencies, 1500 volatile magic, 500 trade contracts and a bit of gold along the way. Before you begin, you have to finish Living World Season 4, Episode 6, War Eternal. After that, you will receive a mail from Gorik, who stands near Skyscale Eerie POI in the Dragonfall. It's the same place what you have to visit in the story, and you will come back here with each of the following collections, so remember it. Once you talk with Gorik, he unlocks first two sub-collections of newborn Skyscales, Scales and Medicine. You should start with Medicine. The last two items comes from volatile magic vendor near Waypoint for a bit of karma and trading contracts. Remaining three requires lane vendors what stands nearby. However, you have to unlock them first by doing 10 events in each lane. Scales for the next collection are scattered all over the Dragonfall. Same for Fever and Egg collections what comes after. I've made maps with numbers, you can find them in the description below, as well as taco markers, so they should be easy to find. Once you deliver eggs back to the Gorik, the next collection is time-gated. The next one opens Saving Skyscales with 12 sub-collections. It looks a bit overwhelming at first, but for the most part are those collections easy and straightforward. You have clear hints in tooltips together with icons on the map if it's associated with some spot, so you simply can't miss it. However, there are some parts what needs explanation. Gorik moved to the Sun's Refuge in the Jahai Bluffs, so start there. You can enter just south from Venta Pass Waypoint. Fire, Water, Earth and Air collections requires you to talk with 4 Grand Elder Genies at Hanging Gardens in Domain of Webby. They are not always there, you have to kill mobs around to force them to spawn. If they've been up recently, it may take around 30 minutes before they can be spawned again. Also make sure you won't initiate the event in their dialogue, or else they will become hostile. The Courage collection sends you kill your doppelganger in the Elon Riverlands. Spawning and killing of this thing is really painful, but fortunately there is another way how to do this task. Just capture Augury Rock by defeating Branded Joso Escher. Ice and Water collection sends you to the tombs at the Derelict Delve in the Desert Highlands. They are locked and you have to finish Rune Lock Doors achievement in the Desert Highlands section first. Another ice one requires you to get frozen. You can either go to the Claw of Jormag meta event and hope that one of those champions randomly freezes you, or the easy way. If you have access to the Living World Season 3, Episode 3, Crack in the Ice, you can go to the Bitterfrost Frontier and just step into one of those ice storms what can be found near Middle Waypoint. The Fear collection in Vechtendi Academy in Domain of Webby requires a re-education event. It can take a really long time, since there are others what can spawn instead. During that event, you don't have to answer questions, tagging mobs should be enough. Another Fear one makes you attack some chickens in the Ebon Hawk. they are south of the Fallen Angel Garrison waypoint. And finally, one of the air collection makes you visit the Hidden Garden jumping puzzle in the Mount Maelstrom. The only way how to get in is through one of 4 portals what spawn after you kill nearby keepers. Here is a map with their locations. After that, return to Gorik and wait through the next time gate. Again, return to Gorik. Your newly hatched Skyscale will need some attention. Raising Skyscales with 3 sub-collections will open. Skyscale treats drops from various mobs with random chance. Again, you have their names in the description and you can find them all over. Skyscale toys are also pretty easy. Janat for Hardyball can be found in the lower floor of the Vhtandi Academy without any icons. Just look closer for names. The bird whistle vendor is in the Iron Marches only after the fence event. Just wait there a bit if he is not available. And the grow lamp can be either bought on the trading post or you can craft it with the Javeler. However, the recipe requires a bit of farming in the dry top. Skyscale Care requires 12 pieces of Skyscale food. You can either craft them in the Mystic Forge or buy on the trading post. Now just go to the Sun's Refuge and stay close to your newborn Skyscale and throw her that food with skill 2. You can feed her only with few pieces at once before another time gate stops you. Before feeding, you might have to play with her or clean her nest first. Again, return to Gorik. You will find out that your teenage Skyscale is missing and you have to find her in various places around the world. All are again described in the tooltips with icons on the map. Except 3 what can be done after you kill bosses, they all sit on the end of various jumping puzzles. You can find a link to my guide playlist down below. There is, however, another way how to do it. You can buy or craft extra Purgeant Skyscale treats and use them on those maps instead of jumping or waiting for bosses to spawn. Return to Gorik again. Now you have to play 2 games with her, each with 3 difficulties. In the first one you have to throw and catch a ball, and in the second one play hide and seek. The last collection riding Skyscales have 2 sub-ones. Start again at Gorik in the Sun's Refuge. The first one, Saddle, is only about spending your map currencies. You will need 250 from every Season 4 map, 1500 volatile magic, 500 trade contracts and 35 gold. I have farming guides for all of those on my channel, and I made a special playlist for Skyscale related guides, so don't forget to check it out, a link is down below. One of those items is sold by historian Eliza, what travels around the Crystal Deserts. You have to check the wiki for her current location, a link is down below. Remaining items are spread between volatile magic vendors what always stands near the first map waypoints. Now find Gorik near the fort in Jahai Bluffs and unlock the final collection, Skyscale Flight. You must travel around the world, summon Skyscale on 28 flying lesson spots and fly to the nearby rift. Map names are in the tooltips and summon spots have icons on the map, so again you can't miss them. Once you finish them all, Skyscale will finally unlock for your account. That's all I had for today, so if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe or leave a comment and stay tuned for next time.